think any of these players are going to look up anyway, because there's so much movement on the ground level. There's no reason to look up.
34 left, quick windows coming in. You're just looking for those fast shots on the opposing players. Devious and Frosty way up top. We checked in with them all the way early on in the game. Think of where they've had to travel from. They went from the castle in the northwesternmost part of the map now to right around Fatal Fields. It looks like they'll go ahead and try to finish this elimination. There it is. It's at least 1 point on the board for Frosty and Devious.
We've seen these 2 players from Hero in the feed quite a bit. Nicely taking 3 full out in the feed with FPS. Getting Emperor from Envy. 30 players left, 20 seconds until this next circle, and the circle is going to start to move.
Uh-oh, low on ammo for these players. If they're having to split like that, and already they only had around 100. It's the one player's name. Here we go, Mowgli and Sorn. Now inching forward, 5 seconds. This is where, to be honest, everything just goes insane.
Looks like maybe a 1v1 there against Sean, stuck up above Cloak. Tiefu trying to box himself in, put himself in a good position. He's got the grappler. One of the best parts about the change with the glider and the grappler together is you can grapple towards the surface, fly past it, and deploy that glider.
Yep.
You don't need a structure to jump off of necessarily. You can do it off of a tree, anything that's already freestanding. You have a lot of mobility options with that. So Tiefu was in a great spot because of it. He just has to make sure that his position as he's flying in, he's got to watch for these rotations. We've seen players, they're not looking up necessarily, depending on what's going on around them. So he doesn't have to potentially worry about getting shot out of the sky. But you got, this is the scene on the ground, and I don't blame Tiefu and Cloak for avoiding it completely.
Yeah, no, everything just going crazy. 15 seconds till the zone closes, and look at how fast it's moving now on that mini-map. Everything closing on in. Tiefu down to just 19 HP. They're on the low ground now. This is looking like a rough spot for this duo. No healing to Tifu's name. No idea if Cloaksy has it in. Let's see if there's a quick pass off here. Doesn't appear so. I think they're out of healing, out of builds now for Frosty. He's stuck. 1 more zone to go. 27 players left. Very good.
Just wait to see who rotates out here. The number of little boxes and bases being built up. A lot of really solid shots from Frosty there. Knows that that player has no shield now as soon as he saw the yellow, that crit damage pop up. But look at the number of players still in the field here. Tiefu and Cloak still trying to make their way through. You see Sean from Ghost very low. Actually gets eliminated right.
Tifu's on high ground.
Right as I say it.
I think they're all trying to fight Tiefu for high ground. There goes Cloaksy. He gets chunked.
Frosty, Devious. Tiefu all by himself, potentially the very top of the map right now. Hopefully nobody looks up. That's why he's not building the pyramids in that moment too. He's worried the most right now just about making it into the zone. He can't secure his own builds.
And there you go. This is the high. How does Tiefu always get here? Look at this. How does he always get here? In his mind right now, he's just looking to trim the fat, get rid of as many players as possible. He's not going to win a heal off. He needs to basically handle the rest of the lobby by himself with the help of everyone else here.
Or let them handle each other. That's basically what's happening. He doesn't necessarily have to shoot down. If they're going for placement points too, there's 10 left, 9 left as I say it. Giganza goes down. JDW, the 2 players from Hero, 6 eliminations.
Wow.
Already to his name. 7 players left.
They're moving on in. You see Left Eye and Geber playing at mid-ground level. They got players above. They've got players below. 7 in total. This is where your hand is basically forced if you're a player that can't win a heal off. Hero, they're playing low ground because guess what? They can't build a single wall. 40 seconds left on this zone. It's slowly closing on in. We know Tiefu can't heal. We know he's got to make some sort of play to drop on down to potentially either stay alive and just hope people forget about him up top.
I don't know if you noticed, but Tiefu's actually letting them build his floors out underneath him. He doesn't have anything left to build with. He has to let somebody else secure his own platforms, and they're doing that. Maybe they don't realize he's up there. 4 left. Tiefu's still in it. Another Elim, 3 left.
He got bandages. No, there's no way. This can't happen again. It's gonna tick way too hard. There's no way he outlives the zone. He's trying to break on down. The zone is moving. Tiefu spraying down onto Hero. He hasn't broken down yet. He's still looking for it. He's gonna try to pop this heal as he's moving with the zone. It's gonna do way too much damage. Yeah, there's no way. You see.
Can you believe how his ability to stay alive just wasn't enough?
Hey. He did that all with 19 HP. There was 30 players left when he had 19 health. And then he was, what, second? There you see him with the little flex. As, wow.